Most advice about starting over is meant to be comforting, and I get it why. But comfort usually leaves things out. You hear the same phrases everywhere. It's never too late. You still have time. Just believe in yourself. What no one really talks about is what restarting feels like when you're not 22 anymore. It's slower. There is hesitation. You're tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. And there's that quiet fear sitting in the background. The one says, I should be further ahead than this. I'm not here to motivate you. I don't think this helps much anyway. I'm here to talk about what's actually happening. This channel is called Bitter Truth, not because life is bitter all the time, but because clarity usually isn't comfortable. If you are in your late 30s, 40s, or older, you already know this. Starting over now isn't just about learning something new, it's about letting go of the old version of yourself. You already tried things that didn't pan out. You already made choices that made sense at the time but boxed you in later. You've stayed longer than you should have in jobs, situations, patterns, because they felt safer than uncertainty. That doesn't create panic, but it creates weight. You don't feel behind because you failed. You feel behind because you're finally aware of where you actually are. And that awareness isn't light, it sits with you. So let me be very clear about what this channel is, especially right now. This isn't a success story. There is no highlight reel, no promises of fast money, hacks, or shortcuts. This is a documentation. I am documenting what it looks like to start again from zero, to rebuild discipline when motivation is unreliable, to create structure where there wasn't any, to keep showing up even when nothing obviously is happening with me. I don't teach winning. I document what it takes to stop losing. If you're here for hype, this won't land you anywhere. If you want something steady, honest, and grounded, you might want to stay. One of the biggest lies we were told is that motivation comes first. No, it does not. Motivation fades with time, sooner than later, especially later in life when you are tired, when you got more responsibilities. New beginnings don't give the same dopamine hit they used to when you were younger. So instead of waiting to feel motivated, I focus on systems, simple rules, things I can repeat. Showing up without negotiating with my mood every day. Not because it feels inspiring, but because it keeps things from sliding backward. That's the real win in the second half of life. Stability first, growth later. The second half isn't about proving anything anymore to anyone. It's about reducing chaos within me, getting a bit more control back, owning my time slowly, making fewer decisions but better ones. This phase isn't flashy. Most of it looks boring from the outside. A lot of it happens when no one's watching, but this is where foundations actually get built. That's what I'm focused on for the next 90 days. No pressure, no theatrics, just showing up consistently. If you're starting over, or if it feels like you never really got started the first time, you're not alone. And mind you, no one is coming to save you. But you don't need saving from anything or anyone. You need clarity, you need discipline, and you need time. I'll keep documenting the process, the mindset, the systems I'm building. Any tools or resources which I use, I'll share them quietly only when they are relevant for the time. If this resonates, you already know why you are here. This is Bitter Truth HQ. The second half starts here.